Hi, my name's Max. For those who this is the first video of mine that you're watching, I am an unapologetic Christian. I believe and have a firm faith in Jesus Christ, and that is compelling me to make these videos. I love my country, and that is compelling me to make these videos. Excuse me. I am a political junkie, and this year I'm about to overdose. And the thing that really angers me as a born-again evangelical Christian is the way my faith is being tarnished, the way my God is being blasphemed. And I'm just going to use a couple of the speakers. Daryl Glenn. Good evening. My name is Daryl Glenn, and I'm an unapologetic Christian, constitutional, conservative, pro-life, Second Amendment loving veteran, and I'm the Republican nominee for United States Senate in the #1 battleground state in this country, Colorado. I am an unapologetic Christian. I'm pro-life. But being pro-life and gun-loving are at odds with each other. To almost worship the idea of being able to carry a weapon that is made to kill as many people as possible and as quick as a part of time. There's nothing Christian about that. We are a country living and dying by the sword, and your side doesn't just not seem to care. You guys are adding to the problem. Scott Baio. America, the greatest country God ever created. First off, greater than Israel? Second, do you realize how bad that makes us and God look? God created everyone. God created everyone from me living here in Madison, Wisconsin, to Scott Baio, to people born in Iraq, Vietnam, Afghanistan, France, all over the world. And our country is the greatest country God ever created. Our country kept having slavery even after England banned it. We were one of the last countries to outlaw slavery, in the Western world, if you'd call it that. We have a government that serves the rich, crony capitalism. I love my nation, but she is a sinful nation. She is not the greatest country God has ever created. Now, Natalie Golbis, the golfer, I'm saying God's timing is perfect, and he brings people into our lives to make a positive impact, those among us, to help us achieve our goals. One of these people for me is Donald Trump. I am glad that Donald Trump helped you with your golf career. And I do believe God puts people in our lives. I mean, my whole story as a Christian is things leading to another, knowing that if this person didn't come into my life at this time, or if this thing didn't happen, I wouldn't do this. There's a lot of examples of that, which I'm not going to get into right here. But to say that a man who seems like he just walked out of 2 Timothy Trump, that God has put this man into our nation, is blaspheming God. It's making God look like something he is not. I mean, imagine if you were an atheist watching the convention, or watching clips on YouTube, seeing a guy who talks about his faith and writing his speech in church, putting a disgusting meme that basically equates Hillary to a vulgar word for women's private parts. Woman's private part. God will not be mocked. I read that there is a small norovirus outbreak that's going on. I think a dozen people got sick. I don't know. Part of me likes to think that it's divine retribution. It's not killing anyone, it's just making people making people very, very uncomfortable. I believe that Jesus Christ can transform us. He takes away the penalty for our sins, but he also makes us not want to sin anymore. The problem is, the Republican Party is a party that calls greed good and mocks the poor. The Republican Party is a party that honors and almost worships a weapon of mass killing. The Republican Party is a party that blasphemes God. And I am sick of it. I am sick of it. And Ben Carson talked about Saul Alinsky and Lucifer, and I read, and that is true. I'm not a big fan of Saul Alinsky. I haven't read his work. I don't know much about him. What I do know I don't like, and I don't like Hillary Clinton. I think she should have been indicted. I think she should drop out for the good of the nation. But talking about Lucifer, Lucifer comes as an angel of light. Lucifer and his servants come as ministers of righteousness. They have godliness, appearance of godliness, but deny all its power. Lucifer is alive and well in this election. And I'm seeing him this week in Cleveland. God bless.